right, we are starting. Oh. All right, now we are starting. Good evening, everybody. I'm Barack. This is Coach Daddy with me, and I apologize for the wait. It is 7:09. We are going to get things started ASAP. All right, we're going to go ahead and do some...
y'all, just be thankful it's in a 20-minute wait like last time. You're welcome.
This is true. This is true. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with questions for UCA. All right, UCA, how are we feeling? I know we've been a little bit late, but how are we feeling?
We feel pretty good going in this game. It's a must-win for us. Wait, what do you say?
I hope Nesma's feeling good.
Yeah, I hope Nesma's feeling okay.
Oh. All right, so you're going against a 1-4 Northwestern State. They ended up getting their first big win over Upper Iowa last week. What's kind of going through your head right now?
Well, they may be 1-4, but they've shown promise these past couple of weeks. They finally got their first win, which I'm glad they did. But it's a must-win for us. We gotta keep this train going. The shutout last week was awesome, and if we win this week, it'll bring momentum on to Georgetown and Endemo to finish with the season. So it's a definite must-win. We're not looking over this game at all.
All right. Coach Daddy, you got anything?
Nismo, you guys are away this week. You're not on your cute little gay purple field. What's your plans for? Wow. What's your plans for shutting down this Northwestern State offense tonight?
Comes down to stopping the run. You know, if you stop the run, everything else goes away. So yeah.
All right,
like
fair
plan.
enough.
You got anything else for him?
I don't. I'm going to go ahead and hop into NSU just to get things going.
Hey, good luck tonight, guys.
Good luck.
It's pretty good.
All right, NSU starting a little bit late, but you guys just came off of your first win last week against Upper Iowa. How are we feeling going into this game?
Ecstatic. It's been a while since I've been in the win column, dating back to last season as a coordinator. So it was a great time, great atmosphere. So it was just, and great memes too. So it was all around just a great time.
All right, Coach Daddy, you have anything?
Yeah, hey guys, Bucky, he runs a pretty good offense. He and Kepler can definitely put up points. What's your plans for tonight to slow this offense down? You guys have the home field advantage, so you don't have their, cute little field of theirs, I guess, in good wording. What's the plans to really shut them down tonight?
Love the box and force Parker to throw it early, get him out of his rhythm early, and just try to rush him.
Sounds like a plan. You got anything else for him, Barack?
Yes, I do. I actually have a question for Coach Mason. So reports are saying that you are not calling plays tonight, but what is going to be your role today as you're trying to augment this Northwestern State offense?
Yeah, so we got a good week of practice, or I would say half week of practice in. So players have learning a different scheme and also keeping with the same scheme. We want to get a good full week of everything in before we switch over to the offense that we're going to run next week. And my role here is to help as much as I can with Orpha being a second set of eyes. Just, building that chemistry together, seeing what we do can schematic the field and see what we can do to help each other out and win the game.
All right. Like the plan. Anything else before we head over?
I think we're good, man.
All right.
Hey,
well, good luck to you
boys.
guys. Love the orange numbers on the field, by the way.
Love the normal field, by the way. It's not fruity.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Appreciate it.
All right. Now you should be able to see it.
Yep, I do.
So Northwestern going up with the kickoff to start things off with Central Arkansas getting the first possession. All right, return stopped around the 23.
Got a decent return out towards the 23, 24 yard line.
Oh yeah. Curious to see what ends up happening here. I mean, Parker Howe is anything but super consistent. He's the 99 overall in the game. He tends to kind of be all over the place, so I'm really curious to see what ends up happening here.
Listen, he's inconsistent, but as long as he's not playing like that Georgetown quarterback, they at least have half a chance.
This is very true. I mean, Abba Yosef and Ward, mercy on Coach Trigger's soul. That's quite the quarterback room.
Oh, yeah, they're screwed. You might as well just put Stephen Hawking in there at this point.
Actually, Stephen Hawking is a wide receiver for Space Force, so I don't think they have access to him.
Oh, and just find a regular vegetable and put him in there and run Wildcat.
And Central Arkansas already starting off not so well. They have a delay of game to start to make it a 1st and 15 without even running a play.
And that's what happens when you got to rely on a purple and cute little gray field to win games. You can't play disciplined football. You got to look the part.
That's true. Look good, play good. Going in split back formation. Parker Howe making some adjustments. Looks like going with a read option for a 2-yard rush.
I think 2 yards was a generous spot.
Yeah, they're still behind the sticks right now with that delay of game really biting them.
I hope for their sake that the game was lagging, because on the first play of the game, come on, man, save it for at least the second drive.
Oh, for sure. Don't want to start already like in the hole against a 1-4 team, especially if this is a must-win scenario. Parker House stepping back to pass, getting deflected by Anthony Wormsley.
Not sure about that play call. He had a 3-man front. I personally would have ran it at that point. He had the numbers advantage up front.
Yeah, I mean, they love Will Smith here, so I'm really confused by they are doing that when this is a very solid offensive scheme that has been consistent over the course of the season.
The RCFL, man, you got to make it interesting.
This is true. If you're not going to make it interesting, the computer will.
Don't
Looking like some hot routes going on. Little lob pass to nobody.
And that's the RCFL quarterback we're used to seeing. What a trash pass.
Yeah, Central Arkansas already with a negative drive with a result of 3 yards lost from a delay of game penalty.
Honestly, as someone who's watched Central Arkansas in real life, that's about as Central Arkansas as you'll get for an opening drive. Kudos to the coaching staff for the consistency here.
Yeah, I can appreciate that some things transcend the ones and zeros.
Absolutely. You got to give these guys credit for their dedication to realism tonight.
And as we've seen before, Coach Mason and Coach Orff don't really have a solid quarterback behind center. So we're really expecting to see a lot of the run. Ooh.
You got one right there, right up the middle.
Happy Gilmore with an 11-yard gain.
That was a pretty good play call. That's what Central Arkansas should have done to take advantage of that 3-4 front that Northwestern State was running on that opening drive.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. You go ahead.
Do not be shocked, though, if Northwestern State comes out and tries hitting them with some quick hitters, maybe over the middle to the outside, because they know they're going to try not to pass, and that's going to leave some zones exposed because they're going to stack up for the run.
This is true. It looks like they're about selling out for the run here. Oh, pinching up.
This would be the perfect play call right here.
Ooh, Happy Gilmore with a 1-yard rush to make it 2nd and 9. Going out in the double flex formation. Northwestern State is looking to go with that.
It looks like Central Arkansas is coming out in the 33. Here, he's probably going to go into a cover 3 or a cover 2. Maybe he'll send a secondary blitz.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like they really know how to stop the run here, as this next run ends up showing with a 5-yard gain by Happy Gilmore.
No, but I like the play call defensively on that. It was 2nd and long. Most likely it's 50-50. They're probably going to pass. However, now you cannot run a 3-man front when it's 3rd and short like this. You at least need a 4-2, maybe a 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they can't pass. They're not going to risk it on 3rd down.
Exactly. I mean, they have no warming in the quarterback, so it looks like they're going to have five-man front. Edge protection. Great call.
What did I tell?
Yeah?
Kudos to the Central Arkansas staff. They've been studying UConn's defense.
Defensive mastermind, Coach Daddy here.
I penetrate teams with that good D, man. Don't get me underestimated. Everybody gets the D when they play UConn.
And Northwestern State going for the punt. Punts away. Going out the back of the end zone. Get the ball on the 20. Now
Let's see if that Northwestern State defense can keep that momentum up. They look good on that first drive, but Central Arkansas is probably going to make some adjustments.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if they end up trying to go with a different set of runs here. Trying to run on first down, maybe second down, instead of trying to go first down, 2 passes back to back.
Which it looks like they might do again, judging the formation they're looking out of.
They either went with an audible there or a flip. Ooh, looks like they went with a good old bread and butter QB wrap from Parker Howe.
Oh, what a run by Parker Howe.
Wow, 36-yard rush to get them onto the Northwestern side of the field. Going with a hurry up here and shotgun normal. Northwestern State with only 3 up front. Go with the counters.
Oh, what a
stiff arm.
And that's why they're
2 broken
and that's
tackles.
Why they're 1 and 4.
And that is why they are 1 and 4.
Once you know that you can't just tackle Will Smith, someone must have said his wife's name or something there.
This is true. Will Smith with his first carry of the night with a 10-yard gain to move the chains again.
Oh, let's not go to the well one too many times here, guys.
Yeah, going with the inside zone, it looks like there. But looks like Northwestern State was able to make the adjustment when it mattered. Now, something we've seen with Arkansas or Central Arkansas in that first drive is that they ended up freaking out a little bit when they were back a little bit, so they started throwing the ball when Parker Howe was not warm. However, he has broken off that big run from the QB wrap.
And the shotgun split here. Do not be shocked to see either a run or possibly some quick routes or a crosser right here. This formation's extremely good for quick hits.
Ooh, going with the wheel
like that
there.
One right there. Good effort by Northwestern State to swarm to the ball.
Yeah, Camarion Jones.
Be third manageable.
Yeah, 3rd and short. I believe.
I'm Central Arkansas, though. I try to keep it short. No long developing plays or quarterbacks. Hot, but that could always change. I would do anything to just keep it in field goal range as of now.
Oh, for sure. Especially with the scrambler archetype kind of working against his favor. Oh, and a major pass completed to LeBron James for a 10-yard gain. Moving the chains, going into a hurry up here. Looking to stay in the shotgun.
I'm surprised LeBron didn't get up asking for a flag there. That's kind of his norm.
Yeah, I think he was going to ask for a flagrant, not realizing that he was on the wrong type of field. Flipping the play. Will Smith with a 5-yard gain. Clock still ticking. About 2.5 left in the first.
See what Northwestern State can do. Their defense is on its heels right now. They look good on that first opening drive, but right now they're just getting gashed.
Yeah, it seems like there are a lot of different options that Central Arkansas can go to. They were especially going to like this short run or the up the gut runs or quick pass. With another pass and stop just short. Nick Willoughby
down to a 1.5. I would not. They're probably running the ball. It's not like Northwestern State can stop it.
Yeah, they're running the ball here. Oh, big stop with a
holy
2-yard loss.
Well, shit, I look like a retard. They stopped it.
Yeah, honestly, it did not look like they were going to be able to stop them there, but they were just gaping holes in the offensive line. And Northwestern State brought that penetrating D.
Sir, if these guys get a goal line stand, I'm buying them a beer. Or ginger beer if they're not 21.
Coach Mason will definitely take the beer, but Coach Orpheus, I believe, is a ginger beer fanatic. Ooh, another big stop from Will Smith's running game. I don't know. He may have gotten
clobbered
hurt
by-
on that. Oh, he's still on the ground.
Oh yeah, they're screwed.
Might be trying to get a fullback in there or LeBron James to carry the rock to see if they can punch it in for good old 6 here.
Honestly, I would just audible in a play action pass. You know, Northwestern State, they're keyed in on the run. They're keyed in up the middle. They seem to have made some adjustments to cover up the outside. Hit them with the pass. They're not expecting it.
This is true.
Right now, it looks like they're playing up in man, most likely in man coverage.
Fullback dive.
And he gets-
Raja
and he just
Sims.
gets- What a drive by this Central Arkansas offense. Let's see how Northwestern State responds, though.
Yeah, they've been having a lot of offensive issues over the course of the season, but maybe with a
Yeah,
little bit
we
more
are.
of that Coach Mason advice, maybe they'll be able to get something going here. But something to mention is that back when he was head coach of App State during seasons 1 and was it seasons 1 through 3? App State wasn't necessarily known for a high-powered offense. They didn't
They're
necessarily
still
have.
not.
Yeah, they still have issues at quarterback, and it's looking like, at least overall-wise, Northwestern State is probably sitting around a little bit worse than the start of App State. So, Coach
App
Mason,
State, App State's a very good team to all the viewers watching. However, just think of Iowa, and you get the image.
this is true.
And as the UConn defensive coordinator, I fully relate and understand.
Yeah, App
But
State
we're
is
not
a
like-
very solid team, having a little bit of a down year this season. Oh, big run.
On another impressive run by this Northwestern State offense.
Yeah, Happy
Central
Gilmore.
Arkansas struggling to stop the run.
Yeah, if it seems like the only time that Central Arkansas can end up stopping this run is if they completely sell out for it. Which
And
wouldn't
even then, they've still been getting carried. Their tackling has looked atrocious so far tonight.
This is true. Their defensive line has looked very sluggish in the trenches. I mean, just having that will over there, I mean, that's going to get you through some of those battles.
Both offensive lines are getting ran through more than a Kardashian. It's impressive to watch, really.
Happy Gilmore getting stopped short of the line of scrimmage with a 3rd and 3 opportunity in the late stages of the first quarter.
At this point, if I'm Northwestern State, I would try to hit them with a slip screen to the wide side of the field. You know they're going to blitz. They're going to send the house, catch them in it, and get those 3 or 4 yards.
This is true. I would also not be too surprised if they had some slants or some sort of mesh action with either drags or slants. Get something over the center of the field, especially as they're bringing heat. Oh, and he absolutely chunks it.
And there you go. And Northwestern State has George Weasley starting as quarterback this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, not looking too good. I mean, he's just a couple more bad throws away from looking like the Georgetown quarterback room.
Let's not go too far now.
This is true. They're short at least 4 interceptions. All right.
Yeah, no, those guys are pretty bad. You give them an inch, they take a mile.
Yeah. So at the end of the first quarter, Central Arkansas is up 7. They're now driving. What do you think is going through Northwestern's head right now? What do you think is going through Coach
Honestly?
Morpheus's head?
Honestly, nothing much. It's early. For all we know, this game could end 45-7 Northwestern State. It probably won't, but it's early. All he needs to do is make some adjustments, and he'll be just fine. But since they're 1-4, I'm not sure if they're very good at making adjustments, as shown by the run right here.
Yeah, going with the
God damn,
QB
these guys are
wrap.
bad.
Yeah,
You got to fix up that defense, man. They can't stop anything.
Yeah, the QB wrap is a very hard play to stop because it doesn't technically count as a read option because when you end up having the adjustment set to aggressive, it still doesn't target the quarterback. They sell out on the running back.
Absolutely. But if you take that aggressive setting off, then you just switch to a 4-2, you could probably stop that one pretty well.
This is true. Maybe some additional cornerback pressure.
Absolutely. If I'm Northwestern State, I'm taking advantage of that, and I'm rocking them with a 3-3. Send a blitz, stunt the line over to the blitzing side. You're going to have a free shot at the quarterback every time. But hey, what the hell would I know?
Just some sort of defensive guy, right?
No, I'm just some retard who walked in the booth.
I mean, they let the nerd up here, so.
It's all good.
Will Smith with a 6-yard gain to make it 2nd and 4. Northwestern State going with a 3-4 here, hoping to stop whatever.
And we had Jada Pinkett Smith on the tackle.
Yeah, she's been getting way too many bald comments recently, so she had to take matters into her own hands.
She got mad that her head looked like the football.
Getting more play. And a completion
Nice
over the middle
pass
from Amon Simmons for a 10-yard gain, moving the chains.
Looks like Hal's starting to get into a rhythm here. They need to get some pressure on him, or it's going to be a very long night for Northwestern State.
Oh, almost certainly. I have a feeling that Central Arkansas is going to try to get a little bit aggressive here with the pass, going with, since they're 5 for 7 completions. Ooh.
Oh my God! Stop.
Yeah, Jada is getting really upset. Will has been getting met in the backfield a lot this last drive, and
He just got Chris rocked.
it did just get Chris rocked.
All right, now please don't give up another big play. You guys got one good. God damn it! I just had a Biden moment. I forgot what I was going to say.
chocolate chip.
Oh my God! And they gave it up.
So it seems like Will Smith is going to be a little bit more of a receiving back today. He's had some pretty good plays so far.
At this point, if I'm the Central Arkansas defense, I'm going for Will Smith's knees. Plain and simple.
Yeah, may as well take him out of the game. He's already gone down once. No honor among thieves.
And then we have the corner for Northwestern State covering absolutely nobody. And he was over there, and he still gives up the pat. Oh, my Lord.
See, I did end up
Yeah,
counting.
yeah,
I did count 12 people on the field at that time. It seemed like Casper was lining up far right.
God, if you guys are going to cheat, you better get the stop. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to know that Northwestern State does have a medium on the team, and that corner is willing to cover Casper. Casper's a shifty one.
Listen, all I'm saying, man, is that if I'm cheating, you best believe I'd be up by 45.
Fair enough.
Oh my
fair
God!
enough.
Like they seriously cannot stop anybody. This might turn into one of the most autistic games I've ever watched, and that's saying a lot since I've watched every UConn game.
You're too funny, Coach Daddy. All
You're
right.
too smart, Coach Barack. It evens out.
I mean, hey, if it works.
Yeah, hey, listen, just be smart when you're up there whooping ET's ass.
We got the Death Star. We're good.
Touchdown. You know what? These guys might need the Death Star. It's the only way that they're not going to get embarrassed. Central Arkansas just dominating so far in this game.
Yeah, Will Smith with the receiving touchdown. Seems like my prediction was correct that Will Smith was going to be a little bit more of a receiving back this game.
Looks like everybody might get in.
Yeah, may as well end up getting down to.
Unfortunately,
I mean,
if this Northwestern State defense keeps playing the way it is, I would not be surprised to see a Make-A-Wish player end up getting a touchdown in the final minutes.
Yeah, if I'm the Northwestern coach here, I'm really hoping that we can get something on the offense, or else I'm rooting for the asteroid.
If I'm the Central Arkansas offense, I'm getting ready to put in the kid with a potato for a heart. Yeah, I mean they might end up having to get to the point where they're thinking about pulling some, or they're getting close to the red shirts. It's like, hey, you want playing time? I've seen better players on my younger brother's Roblox football game. Better throws too.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some really rough throws from the quarterback from Northwestern State. Hasn't really been able to find his groove so far.
Oh, and unfortunately, this guy, he's had open receivers, but he couldn't hit the ocean if he was standing on the beach.
Yeah, I mean, you just hate to see it.
but it's also pretty funny, so you don't hate to see it at the same time.
Yeah. However, it is the pick
Oh,
right
what a
to
trash
him.
pass! What a trash pass! This guy sucks. I would say what a play by the Central Arkansas defense, but I don't know how the hell you missed that as the quarterback. This guy's just blind.
See, this reminds me exactly of Bobby Boucher when he ends up getting the fumble or whatnot, and then he throws it right back to the offense. He's just scared of the ball, and then they run it back. That's what that pass felt like.
This reminds me of the movie The Longest Yard when they put Brucey in as quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a tight spiral yet from Northwestern State. He is the definition of ice cold.
Iowa can at least get a field goal or a safety in the first half. These guys, this isn't watching Iowa. This is Vanderbilt football.
Yeah, this is not looking so good. This is like watching Kansas back in the pre-Leipold days.
No, that's not true. Kansas would score an opening touchdown and give you hope before going down by 45. These guys haven't even gotten off the bus so far.
Yeah, that is fair. Ooh, going with the play action.
Oh my God! And they botched the play, and they still got down into the red zone.
And Raja Sims with a 15-yard gain to put it first and goal. Still sticking in the goal line normal. It doesn't.
I would not be shocked if these Central Arkansas coaches are already drinking. Touchdown, Central Arkansas. The route is on.
It wouldn't surprise me if Bucky had been drinking a little bit. He is a part of a frat after all.
Like, so he's probably just mad that everybody called his field gay. Which it is. It's a pretty fruity colored field, everybody.
I mean, have you seen the new alternate that they have to where it's white and purple? I think that looks a little bit better.
However, I got to give it to him, though. His uniforms are pretty nice.
They are. They're one of the few schools that can do purple well. Northwestern State's another school that can do purple well. I did not think that purple and orange would work well. They proved me wrong.
Hey,
however,
Clemson does it.
Yeah, but Clemson doesn't really. They need to bring back the purple alternates.
They do. Although I will say this, though. If I'm Northwestern State, I'm probably getting orange helmets, because if you look like Clemson, you might play like Clemson. It's not a guarantee, but I mean, at this rate that they can't get any worse.
Yeah, this is true. Going with the read option here, keeper Robert Morrison with a 2-yard rush, which is better than an incomplete pass, might I add.
Unfortunately, though, for Northwestern State, all things aside, they're gonna have to get that passing game going, because you can't come back from 3 touchdowns down just running the ball. Unless Central Arkansas just has that bad of a collapse where they go from looking like Oregon to Colorado, they aren't going to choke a lead that big, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Northwestern State is the equivalent of Stanford in this league at times, so we might see a little bit of a new life come out of them here in the second half, but they need to put something down first.
Everybody's the equivalent of Stanford when you get within the final 2 minutes of the game. George Weasley will go from looking like just some retard off the streets to prime Tom Brady. I don't know how the man does it, but maybe we'll see that from Northwestern State.
Something's in the Gatorade.
They have a chance to get him off the field.
Big QB sneak.
Oh, I don't know about that spot.
It's close, but I don't think Central Arkansas is going to challenge when they have this little bit of time left. And Northwestern State isn't exactly. They're not exactly stopping the clock here.
No, I'm surprised about the lack of urgency from this Northwestern State offense. They need points.
Yeah, they need points, but I honestly would argue here that while they need points, they just need Central Arkansas to not score. So they can if they end up going a little too fast for their quarterback, they would end up putting Central Arkansas on the field, and then Parker Howe, who's red hot, might have the opportunity to start slinging it.
Oh, never mind, they're screwed. Yeah, it's probably. I would not be shocked to see at least a 24-0 halftime lead.
Yeah,
they can't throw the ball. And
we'll see.
Now that I said that, watch, you're getting 40 yards on this play.
Yeah. I think that they need to invest in the QB wrap a little bit more. That seems to be working out pretty well for most teams. You just need to be ready to stop it. Looks like they have Buddy Delph over on tight end. sitting in the pocket. A lot of time. Completed over
Holy
to
shit,
Samurai
completion.
Jack. 12-yard reception. Moving the chains.
Where was that the whole half?
Hey,
Now,
they
if
just
you're Northwestern State, don't mess this up. All you need is about 15 more yards to get in the field goal range.
rolling way back. Dumping it off.
And
Gets
now they
rocked.
need to call timeout.
No timeout yet from Coach Orff. What is going on with
is
the
he
time
doing?
management?
What are they doing?
I question this call.
And breaking news, Coach Orff has hired Brian Ferentz tonight.
Ooh, maybe he has the out route? There we go. Samurai Jack manages to get
Are
out
you
of
kidding me?
bounds. 19 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10 Northwestern State. I don't even know where they're at right now, but they are getting really, really close to that field goal range that you were talking about there, Coach Daddy.
On Northwestern State, I'm just running mesh, keep it underneath, and if they're in man coverage, pull them out of position, maybe get about 12 yards. That should keep them in field goal range. Right now, you don't want to really be taking any deep shots because they have so many defensive backs so deep. Oh, see, right there.
He gets
you're
knocked
kidding me.
out into an interception.
Yep, that's play of the week.
That's play of the week
Play
if
of the
it
week,
stands. They're going to probably review this or challenge. Looks like Northwestern State is going to challenge this catch. I think it may have hit the ground, but however this game works in mysterious ways.
Oh, let's see. That definitely hit the ground, but the game's probably not calling that. Let's see from this angle.
Ooh, I think
that didn't hit the ground.
That's
Oh, that's
going the other way.
That should stand. What a play by this Central Arkansas
Wow.
defense.
That was an insane hit.
Dude, I can't even hate that, man. That's just good.
That's some good defense. That's some all-out playing. I mean, you're up by 3 scores and you're still going that hard. Respect.
Hey, Nismo, hats off. Good shit, homie. That was awesome.
It's coaching your guys good. Parker Howe taking a shot downfield. Got wide open guy.
goddamn.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Dude,
8 seconds
no
left
way.
on the clock. Are they going to hurry it up? Nope, they're going to take the timeout.
There is no absolute way. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's always dangerous to be running that man coverage when you have such an under-leveled team like Northwestern State.
Man, we're gonna still get demonetized. We shouldn't be showing murder to kids, man.
Yeah. Oh, and their corners are just way out there. They're going to have wide open in the middle. 4 seconds left. Going to take the timeout. Are they going to take the 3 points? Or are they going to get a little greedy and try to go up by 28?
You know what? I'm up by 21, and these guys are looking like the school of the deaf and blind. I would just go for it. Screw it.
Yeah, you may as well. You can end up spending the rest of the second half just trying to kill clock, make this game, put them out of their misery a little bit.
Personally, I'm a guy who likes records. If I'm Central Arkansas, I'm trying to hit 77. Oh my God.
Raja Sims in the flat, 2-yard touchdown reception. 1 second still left on the clock. Ooh.
This is just sad to watch. Do you guys remember that opening scene in Saving Private Ryan when the guys can't even get out of the boats?
Yeah, that's very.
Yeah, that's Central Arkansas to the Northwestern State offense right now.
You hate to see it.
However, again, I got to give these Northwestern State coaches credit. This is a lot closer than it'd be in real life.
Yeah, it looks like Central Arkansas has really come out to play. They are looking for this win, this statement win, to increase their record, and this guy just keeps getting dogpiled, and bro's probably getting trampled, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to some interviews. Who do you want to start with first, Coach Daddy?
Let's start with Central Arkansas.
All right.
There was some.
All right, Central Arkansas up 28-0. Some really good turnovers on defense. How are you feeling?
We're feeling absolutely awful. I'm just kidding, bro. We're feeling amazing. 28-0 in one half is amazing. Defense is playing amazing. That tip pick was amazing. And then we had the 70-yard bomb, and then we were able to score. It's just an amazing first half on all cylinders. Parker may have missed his first 2 throws, but he's been perfect ever since. Will Smith, been great as usual. Heisman guy. There's nothing to be sad about. We're looking amazing.
All right. I mean, I don't really have anything else to add. I think you've perfectly ended up summarizing that. Coach Daddy, do you have anything?
Hey, Nismo, man, as a defensive guy, that thing gave me a chub, man. What did you tell your guys before the game to get them going?
I told them anything that moves, hit it. If it doesn't move, hit it. And if you're not sure it moves, hit it. So,
All right. Respect that. Respect that. Do you guys have any assistant coaches tweaking the Gatorade? Because this is a very potent defense that you guys got out there right now.
Yeah, we might have some random drug tests coming to us
some
tomorrow.
PEDs coming today.
All right.
Number 10 on the defense.
Hey, Bucky, man, listen, man, steroids stay between us. I told you not to tell
All right, my bad. I can't.
You good.
Can't expose the dealer.
That was a corner that got that hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you, gents.
Every
We'll see
three
you
little
after the
corners.
game. We'll see you after the game. We're gonna go ahead and go into NSU, get some interviews.
Hey,
All right,
70.
Thing.
All right. Northwestern State down 0-28. Some really unfortunate plays there. That tip pick. Kind of walk us through what you're feeling right now.
It's nothing is going to plan. It's really it. It's we've had drives. We've had good drives that just ended in awful ways, and QB error and the drop pick, and on their big defensive drive, on their big last drive, they caught us in a bad adjustment. So really, there's nothing going to plan.
Gotcha. I can understand that how it can be a little bit frustrating here. Coach Mason, what are you going to tell your guys going into this next half? Like, what adjustments are you telling your guys to make?
Yeah, me and Orv decided to let the guys know, let's just go out there and play some football, because what we're doing out there right now is we're not playing the game that we need to be playing. We're down 28-0. Let's just erase the score. Let's play 0-0, and let's get some good drives going. Let's add on to that, and let's play with 0-0 like we got nothing to lose.
All right. I can respect that. Coach Daddy, you have anything?
Yeah. Hey, Orpheus, man, all things aside, can't even deny this half was ugly. They're gashing you through the air. They're gashing you on the ground. However, 28 points, you can do it, as we have a lot of Falcons fans in this server. What adjustments are you going to make to slow down this Central Arkansas offense that has all the momentum coming in the second half?
Oh, we've tried loading the box. They just run straight through it. They're breaking every tackle attempt on them. So we just gotta play cleaner. Is really the only answer to that. Is we're playing sloppy. We need to clean it up.
All right. Barack, you got anything else for him?
I don't have anything else. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time. We'll catch you after the game.
Thank you.
Hey, good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
All right, Central Arkansas set up to kick it off for the second half, up 28-0. And here we go. Kick in the air. Northwestern State to take it out of the end zone. All the way up to the 26.
Not a bad return. Let's see if this Northwestern State offense has anything else in its tank. They've been running the ball pretty well. I mean, they haven't looked bad. They've gotten some good chunk plays to the outside and a few up the middle. The only issue is that they keep stalling, so they can't get the passing game going.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, I think that they're starting to... I think they panicked a little bit when they were down. So maybe some bad play calls were kind of in there. But they're going with the run here.
Good play call. I mean, hitting them with a 3-3 stack. 3-3 split, my apologies, but they have the numbers up front. There's only 3 down linemen. If anything, I'm gashing the run plays on this drive until they respect the run.
Ooh, and going with the QB wrap here. Gets lit up. Richie Rich with a 1-yard rush.
I probably would have sent it up the middle on that one.
Yeah, it looks like they might still stick with a 3-3-5 here. Maybe not. 5-2. This looks like they're ready for that run.
Right now, if I'm Northwestern State, I'm hitting with a pop pass. You know, it's not what they're going to be expecting at all.
Yeah, it's just getting the offensive... Oh, going with the QB sneak. Gets the yards.
And that's going to be a first down for Northwestern State?
Yeah, I mean, going with a different quarterback, too. I mean, they might actually have a chance to open up the passing game a little bit. If they had Morrison for the last half, maybe going with Richie Rich, they're going to get something going. 3 down linemen again.
Looks like they're getting ready to sling the ball. Ah, jeez.
Slinging it, yes.
And he throws it in the triple coverage. He's extremely lucky on that play.
Yeah, I don't really see the utility in throwing the ball behind your man. But that's just me.
If you have to throw behind your man, you probably shouldn't throw that pass in the first place.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolute missile out of bounds. Tight spiral to the fans. However, Richie Rich is currently sitting at 0-2. He needs to get something going, or something needs to happen here with Northwestern State's offense if they have any chance at getting back in the game. Otherwise, I think Central Arkansas is just going to continue to pour it on.
Yeah, and if they don't get a first down here, but they still get positive yards, you have to start wondering, is this going to be 4-down territory?
Go with looks like a motion option pass, bobbled and knocked out.
That was an all-right pass, too. I did not mind that play call.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad. They ended up making it to where it was kind of interesting. It was right on the chains. Unfortunately, Northwestern State has been held to 69 yards, which in this case is not nice.
You know what? If you're Northwestern State, please do not add or subtract from that just so we can finish there. That would be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's favorite yardage total.
It's true. Unless the opposing team is sitting at over 200.
And Parker Howe rips apart the Helen Keller State defense for another 10-yard run. We haven't seen much of that tonight at all.
Yeah, it seems like this team is just screaming out for water. They're looking a little bit gassed, even though they just got out of the tunnel for halftime.
That's what happens when you run the Iowa offense.
Oh, wow.
Defense. Oh, my God.
Wide
and they
open.
Really scored. And they
Will
might
Smith,
actually
too.
hit like 50. The moment I say something about a UMass defense, they actually played like UMass. Good job for being psychic, I guess.
It's true.
Now, if you're Central Arkansas, with the rate that you're scoring, do you kick it back, or do you try an onside so you can see how close to 70 you can get?
See, if I'm Central Arkansas here, I mean, this is a little bit biased because I love Orff, but I hate Coach Mason. So, I don't know. I would kind of like to give a little bit of flash. Go for those records, as you were saying. However, I wouldn't be too surprised. Oh, I think insult to injury is happening here. Yep, clipping on Northwestern State. Unfortunate.
Yeah, at this point, I would clip too. What do you have left to lose?
Yeah, I may as well take somebody else off the field. Ruin playoff chances in the future.
Can't win the playoff if you don't have knees.
This is very true.
At this point, if you're Central Arkansas, you don't have a choice. You need to get that passing game going.
Oh, for
ASAP.
sure.
Whether you get picks or not, you got to at least start trying to push it down the field. You cannot run the ball.
Yeah, and Happy Gilmore
goes nowhere. I think
two wide open
Central
gaps.
Arkansas might have caught on.
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily a Central Arkansas well-designed play. Happy Gilmore just ran right into his lineman.
And at this point, I think Happy Gilmore, he's going to be tired because minus the occasional passing play, the running game for Northwestern State, rather, my bad, ladies and gents, had a bad moment again. He's really carrying this team, and there's only so long you can run him before he physically just breaks down. He's going to start the fumble at some point, or he's not going anywhere. They need to start pushing it down the field and pushing it down fast. They need to go in the hurry up. They need to get the 4 verticals game going.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, they don't have anything going. Like, I don't think they made a complete pass yet.
No, they did. They just haven't done it since. This is honestly worse than watching Georgetown.
This is. At least Georgetown can make some interesting plays. Going with a handoff again, right to the left edge.
And it's another stop for the Central Arkansas defense. Who would have predicted that?
Yeah, 4th and 3. You going for it here, giving them some really good field op?
You don't have much of a choice. You're down 35-0. Time's going to be getting low. Central Arkansas can't dictate the clock. You need to go for it. You just don't have a choice.
Yeah, this is unfortunate that it's having to come this early, that they're going to be right around their, they're on the 21. So if they don't get this, it's going to be pretty much wraps. Play action. Made the catch.
Oh, so now they want to start actually completing passes.
Hey,
Samurai Jack again. Just throw to Samurai Jack. And he looked like he was limping, too.
Yeah, he's been putting his body on the line here for this Northwestern team. Northwestern State team, sorry. But
we all have our moments.
This is true. They are I guess you can say that they're the Ivy League of the South, or at least of the northwestern side of Louisiana.
I didn't think their GPA was that high.
I don't know if their GPA was high enough to put on a graphic and brag about it.
No, I don't think so either. Your GPA... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Happy Gilmore's done, man. Throw the ball.
Yeah, but they had that edge completely unprotected. It seemed like they were bringing a blitz there.
Listen, like, you need to throw the ball. They know what you're going to do. They know you're going to run the ball on 1st and 2nd down and try and launch it on 3rd. Like, they're not changing up their play calling tendencies at all either.
Yeah, I mean, may as well, like, their corners are pretty much set up to where they're not going to be beat, at least deep. Samurai Jack with a 9-yard reception, though.
For other news, ladies and gents, Purdue rebounded with a 30-point win tonight over Rutgers, 96-68. Florida Atlantic is up on SMU, 72-61, with 5 minutes left in the second half, and the Chiefs have signed the punt god Matt Araiza.
This is true. I did end up seeing that, but I thought that Tommy Townsend actually did a really good job for the Chiefs this last season. I'm a little bit surprised that they're signing him.
I'm not. I mean, the dude has a great leg. Personally, I want to use that leg to kick that girl across the face, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, Townsend was looking good this year.
No. 3 interceptions. Richie Rich, 2 for 6, 18 yards, and 1 interception right to the defender.
Do you remember that that video where they showed the guy with the potato for a heart and he just got full on decked?
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen with the Central Arkansas team in the 4th quarter. They're going to start putting in everybody.
Yeah, and then going against this bitter Northwestern State team, they're probably going to lose that Make-A-Wish kid.
You remember that movie, The Waterboy?
Yes.
I would not be shocked if Northwestern State emulates those guys and ends up putting in their Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, may as well give some more playing time to somebody who actually wants to be there. Another first down from Victor Vaughn with an 11-yard reception.
Like
Central Arkansas going no mercy with the freaking hurry-up offense.
This is like watching a grown man beat up newborn baby. Like, it's just not fair, and they don't have a chance.
Yeah, UCA going to push in the soft spot.
I do think, though, that the baby would put up a better fight.
Yeah, this is rough. I don't know what's going through Coach Orpheus's head, but he is
probably
not
the
having a good
Central
time.
Arkansas defense.
This is true. Now they're going with a press, and they have the big sack.
Oh my God!
Big
His defensive
sack.
stop. I watch him run 4 verticals and score.
Blown block by that running back, or at least Northwestern State guy just did not think that he was up to anything, so just went right for the quarterback. Now is this going to rattle Parker Howe, because he's been rattled by less. Except they don't have a safety above. They're going to throw it deep. Oh, interception.
Oh my God. And Northwestern State has the momentum, and they could win this thing.
They could.
All they need is a few Hail Marys.
Yeah, they need something to work out for them. At least their defense is showing some form of life. But they need a lot more than just defense. But Parker Howe, once again, showing how inconsistent of a quarterback he is, even as a 99 overall. It's looking like Johnny
What are
Manziel.
they doing?
Yeah, it seems like Coach Orpheus just has no faith in his offensive play, his passing offense. Seems like he has nothing.
I get they can't hit the broadside of a barn door, but you got to at least put up some sort of fight. I mean, if you're running the ball, it looks like they're just playing not to lose by 45.
Yeah.
And that's not going to cut it either. I mean, they got the first down, but they got to start taking deep shots. Clock's ticking.
Yeah, it seems like UCA is not necessarily pressing, so they're not leaving that.
Why would they?
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're pressing here. You have an opportunity here for a shot. Ooh, shot over the middle. El Diablo for a 12-yard reception.
That will momentarily stop the clock.
Yeah, are they going to get this next playoff? Or are they just going to let it run to fourth? Oh, they're going to go for it.
They're going to get it off.
Big run. First down from Happy Gilmore.
What a run. And you got to give them credit. Their quarterback has went from Stevie Wonder to Brock Osweiler. Let's see if he can get up to Nick Foles in the next couple minutes here.
Yeah, let's see if
they can.
You go.
See if they can make it look respectable.
Yeah, if they could even put some points on the board, save themselves the embarrassment of getting shut out for a second time this season.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, they actually got shut out by Georgetown.
Oh. Georgetown actually scored? What was the score of that game?
Let me look. I'll do some research for this.
I'm shocked. That's not like a 6-3 double overtime
they
game.
Got shut out by Lake Erie. My bad. Week 3, Lake Erie put up 24 to Northwestern 0. Georgetown ended up beating Northwestern State 28-3. Crossing streams there. Northwestern State going up for a 2nd and 6 here. Slot in motion. Slot receiving the ball. The entire UCA defense is there to make the stop.
But still a good gain by Northwestern State. Let's see if these numbnuts can get into the end zone. Or at least get 3.
3rd and short. They end up getting
Happy
it.
Gilmore again. His back must hurt from carrying.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I don't think that's the only thing that's hurting. I think this guy's going to have to go into an ice bath and sit in there for at least 30 minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
Might end up bankrupting the, or at least taking all of the Tiger Balm Reserve out of Walgreens tonight.
I guarantee you he will be hanging out at the sorority all weekend. And another impressive run.
major gain here. I think that might actually
he
put
keeps-
Northwestern State above 100 total yards.
If Happy Gilmore keeps running like that, he's going to have chlamydia by the end of the weekend.
Yeah. Sooner or later, this team is not going to have many brains left.
I don't think they do.
Going with the
At this
audible
point, you need to
here,
take-
eating some more time. 5 seconds on the play clock. Wide receiver in motion. Confusion.
Oh, what
Quarterback
a trash
froze there
pass.
for a moment. Richie Rich
Oh, that
with
was
another
such
incompletion.
Jesus, that was such an ass throw. Where did they get this guy? I mean, they have Stevie Wonder and Stephen Hawking as their 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, they probably ended up getting from the recruiting pool that Beatty was getting from back when he was coach for the Kansas Jayhawks.
Oh no, they actually had some talent, like Parchment and all them. This guy, he just got a freaking Down syndrome quarterback from a middle school team. I swear.
Yeah. 3rd and 10, 2 major incompletions, completely stunting all of the progress that they've gained. Bucky is Snapchatting some of the women that he's ended up seeing at the Serenade last weekend.
I would be very careful because
Oh,
those
wow.
women might be. Oh, that was almost the 4th pick. But if I'm Bucky, I'm probably being very careful. Those women could possibly be men.
Anything goes in Corvallis.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Northwestern
you are.
State
Wait,
going for 3. They get it. 35-3, avoiding the shutout.
If you're a built, why are they kicking it? They need to go for an onside.
I believe Northwestern State has given up this game, and they're just going to go into the locker rooms with their heads hanging, which is unfortunate. You hate to see it.
Honestly, I'm shocked it's only 35-0 right now.
Yeah. I'm surprised that
Wow.
Central Arkansas threw that pick that they did. I honestly think it could be 42-3 right now.
42. It's dude, you're lucky it's not like 49-3.
Yeah. Very unfortunate showing from Northwestern State. Big shot to
All right, now-
Amon Simmons with a 15-yard gain to put them over 350 all-purpose yards.
And these guys there, Bucky's trying to hit 50. No doubt,
Yeah.
he's trying to hit 50.
Bucky's going for the record. He hates UCO. It's apparent. UCO just hit the record. And Coach Wad, I know that you were here at one point. He hates you specifically, and that's why he's going for the scoring record.
This is a shame too, because this Northwestern State defense started out so well, but now they're just softer than baby shit.
Yeah, I am really questioning some play calls on defense. Oh, big shot, corner route to Isaiah Murphy, as Coach Nicotine
you're-
would say, low moral corner route.
Now, if you're Bucky, would you kick the PAT or would you go for 2 to make it a 40-point?
Well, that might not even matter, as this might get overturned. I don't think it will. That's almost
No,
an
he's
NFL
gotta
catch.
play.
That's almost an NFL catch. If I'm Coach Bucky, I'm going to see if the defense can make some serious stops, just to kind of put them through some more reps. And,
Honestly,
yeah.
if I'm Coach Bucky, I use this to experiment, find some good blitzes that you can use in the following week, see what works, take advantage of their tired offensive line, maybe get some of your younger guys in there, get them some experience.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Get some second stringers in, get them some reps here.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a route, but you could also use this as a building moment.
El Diablo with a 27-yard return. There's been a real big defensive showing from Central Arkansas, keeping Northwestern State to only 3 points at this point, and getting 3 major turnovers, which one of them was one of the best plays I've ever seen on the defensive side of the ball. Ever.
That play was absolutely insane. Definitely defensive play of the week, maybe even the year.
Oh, for sure. This might actually be the best defensive play that there's ever been in the RFCL.
It's definitely up there.
Going with the speed option, Richie Rich is his low awareness is getting the better of him as he does not pitch the ball. And
This actually just physically pains me to watch.
yeah, this does.
It's like watching a little kid get just hit by a sledgehammer over and over and over again.
Ooh, gets beat just a little bit by Knowledge Ferguson for a 9-yard reception to make it 4th and inches. Looks like Northwestern State's going to try to go for to move the chains here on this play by any means necessary, even if that is just a QB sneak. Seems like UCA is going to be ready for it. They may be run committing here. Oh, play action pass, and he has zero idea that he is throwing a football. He thought he was throwing a baseball.
What a dumbass throw.
For real, as the kids would say. Now, I think that they're actually going to go for the QB sneak here, but I think that UCA is going to be very much ready for it. And they went for the play action pass again. Major sack to have the turnover. Technically, that does violate the 3-play cooldown, but that is just insult to injury at this point if we were to penalize Northwestern State here. Bucky was gone for a minute. Now he's back. Seeming.
Oh, you know Bucky's slinging it.
Oh yeah, he is salivating. He wants that 50.
Oh, I would too.
And they're pressing again. Yeah. Wide out on the left, on the right, wide open. Wasn't wide open, but definitely had a little bit more space than I would have liked on defense. And I think that's a main issue about this pass defense from Northwestern State is that they're trying to press, but the Central Arkansas wide receivers have some pretty good release, and the speed of the Northwestern State's secondary is pretty lackluster in that regard.
Absolutely.
Rolling
and
out.
That's another issue with this Northwestern State defense. It's play calling. If you have such slower guys on your outside, you cannot be constantly playing man coverage. You need to stay in mainly cover 3, maybe cover 2, cover 4. You're going to get burnt and scorched every time. You need to play it smart and keep them in front of you.
An absolute missile from Parker Howe gets batted away in the end zone to make it a 2nd and 10.
You know, it's a real shame that got batted down. That might have been one of his nicest passes of the night, for being honest here.
Yeah, that was a tight spiral, too. It was looking real good. Yeah.
That was an absolute laser.
Yeah, I think that this game is definitely showing that there's a lot that is to be desired from the play calling on Northwestern State, both sides of the ball. There was no real sense of urgency in the offense, and the defense is trying to swing above their weight class when they have no business to.
And Central Arkansas, they're not running anything crazy. Northwestern State just isn't adjusting.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't try to go short zone here, but I would definitely try to have some additional stuff on the top. Because
absolutely.
Yeah, they need more they need more help from their guys. If they get beat short, it is what it is. You live and you die like that. But if they're going to be slinging it as much as they are over the top, you need to have some sort of coverage back there. Absolute missile, almost picked off again from Misak. Yeah.
All right. And the Northwestern State defense tightens up and gets a stop.
Going for the field goal here. Maybe they're trying to get 60 or 50 still. And they're just going to keep piecing away this Northwestern State offense.
If you're Central Arkansas, do you go for the onside kick or do you send it back all the way?
I think you send it back all the way. At that point, if you're just going for the onside kick, that's salt in the wound. I don't think you're really trying to hurt anybody. It's one of those plays you don't necessarily need to do. Going for a decent pass on a third down, that's one thing. But I think the offensive kick might be a bridge too far.
You need to give credit, though, to the two Northwestern State safeties. Without them, it's easily 56-3 right now.
This is true.
Unfortunately, two guys can't play defense.
Yeah. They're having a rough go of it. Now they're sitting in quarter. Richie Rich throws it right over his head. Seemed to be in the general vicinity, though, so he's at least ranging in a little bit. Might be a little bit too little too late, but at least there's some sort of adjustment coming in. Some sort of warm-up.
For now. I also think that was a little bit on Central Arkansas, just because they, in all honesty, they could have gotten the first down there, but they just went for the deep ball, 'cause why not?
It's true.
Oh,
Getting
Jesus.
absolutely
Yeah.
rocked in your backfield with a quarter setup stack setup is kind of rough.
And Happy Gilmore is definitely going to have CTE after this night.
Oh, for sure.
This is almost embarrassing to watch.
Completed the
Holy
pass
shit,
to
a completion.
Voodoo. 4th and 5. Central Arkansas taking a timeout to possibly go up by even more if they end up getting the stop.
And if I'm Northwestern State with the way he's been playing, I would change his name to Poo Poo.
This is true. I think that was his first target. Yeah, it was his first reception at least. I don't know if he's been targeted outside of that, but yeah, he's been not a very big playmaker for this team. All the time in the world. Ooh, that was looking like it may have had a chance, but thrown into triple coverage and batted away.
I definitely could have gone back the other way. I think Central Arkansas has the band playing currently in the defensive secondary, so I don't expect them to catch too much. But it looks like Bucky's going to be staying aggressive here, which at this point I honestly want to see how many points he can get just for entertainment value.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual record is right now. I'm going to do some research because I believe that UCO may have achieved that this week.
Isn't it 63?
No, they hit 52. Will Smith with a major run. Get 1st and 10. Totally catching that Northwestern State defense sleeping. Yeah, it was 52-19 against Upper Iowa this week. A touchdown ties the record. They are close.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get it within the next couple seconds.
Yeah, and honestly, if I'm Bucky here, I might go for it. You may as well. See if you have a chance at 53. Yeah, just go for it. You got
Absolutely, yeah. Go for the record. Go for the record. What do you have to lose? I mean, he's probably getting the ball back. He's definitely getting the ball back.
I think so.
I think Central Arkansas does better when they're playing on a normal field, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how the purple and gray or purple and white field is not absolute assault to your eyes, but
it's not assault, but it's fruity.
And
he got the record.
The record is now set. Wad, Bucky hates you. He really does.
Hey, keep your hands on your butts, everybody, because he might honestly hit 60.
There is definitely a chance. But I feel like Northwestern State might throw in shoe clock just to play spoiler here.
I mean, they can do that. They'll just get he'll do a 3 and out again.
Yeah, I mean, I do see a run play in Northwestern State's future.
Absolutely, because they're going up against a 3-man front.
Oh.
And how do they not run against a 3-man front?
Their offensive line is rough. It is rough. It is it's a revolving door. It's like, all right, you can come on in, hit my running back. Happy Gilmore is not buying them golf carts with his NIL money.
Everybody, I think Happy Gilmore. Oh my God, a completion
to El Diablo.
El Diablo. As a, you know what? He can't even be called El Diablo because he's been looking like El Shit Tablo.
I think that's the realest shit you've ever said, Coach Daddy. That's the realest shit you've ever said.
Appreciate it, brother. I say a lot of real shit. You can ask Pars. I'm a real inspiration. No, I'm just kidding. Always go for laughs, though. Oh, my God.
Big stop, or big contact in the backfield.
This has to be the most inept running team I've ever seen. How do you not run against a three-man front?
I don't know.
See, if I'm Bucky, I just start having fun with this and I'm sitting in the house.
You may as well throw an engage 8 in there. Richie Rich can't hit the broadside of a barn. I mean, you're not going for point differential here, necessarily. But, yeah. Another shot downfield, wide open. Are they going to get a touchdown here? So close. So close. First and goal on the 2.5. They might punch it in here, but they might not. I think this might be a Northwestern State special here to where they don't end up punching it in.
They got to be careful, though, because Central Arkansas could also just let them score and drive right down the field.
Going with the run, and he does. Happy Gilmore with getting his stat line a little bit padded, making it all somewhat
Hold on,
worth
everybody.
it.
We have a comeback in the making, everybody. Don't go anywhere.
Do not turn that channel. Get your hand off the dial. You do not want to do this.
Hey, Barack, ping the server and make everybody think there's a comeback on the way.
I can't. They disabled the alerts for me, unfortunately.
Oh, damn.
I did it one too many times, and they got mad.
Oof. I mean, yeah, I can see that, though. Do you remember? Remember last year when that whole thing with the Titanic submarine happened?
Oh yeah, the Ocean Gate.
Yeah, Northwestern State's the submarine, and everybody in it, and Central Arkansas is the ocean.
That is wild. Unfortunately, you are wrong, but you're not incorrect.
Like, dude, this is funnier than watching the bombings of Hiroshima.
Parker Howe just going to tuck it and run, says, I want to pad my rushing stats. Getting absolutely bulldozed by 52 on the Northwestern State defense.
And they're going, hurry up. Bucky's going for points, which I fully support because I think it's funny.
Bucky going for the 60.
Yeah. And at this point, why not? Your quarterback is not complete trash, and he doesn't play like he's autistic, so you know he can get
and he fumbles it. Picked up by Northwestern State. I think it's down.
That was a great throw.
I think he is down.
That was a great throw, but unfortunately. And that's what I mean. Central Arkansas does
that
have
popped
to make
out.
Those kids in.
Northwestern State ball to put it away. I think that's the game.
I think that's one of the Towel boys playing.
Coach Bucky gonna go for the challenge here just out of spite. He is wrong. I don't think he knows
Watch him get it.
That would be insane. But it's not even close. It's not even close. It's out there.
I've seen the game rule on worse calls, so I mean, I'm still not going to say anything.
It's
obviously out, but I've seen crazier. I'll never forget the one time I was doing a scrimmage against somebody and I got stopped 5 yards short of the first down and they gave it to me, so I wouldn't put it past it.
That's insane. Not unheard of, but insane.
Like, I was literally preparing to call a defensive play and I saw my offensive playbook open and I was like, there is no way.
The play action. Nice little dot to Knowledge Ferguson.
All I'm going to say is, where was this play calling earlier in the game?
I have no idea. As somebody who can't run an offense to save his life, I have been in Coach Orpheus's shoes, not necessarily in quite the deficit, but garbage time is the only time my quarterback would end up doing anything. for some reason.
Believe
as
me, I
soon as-
know.
Yeah.
Somehow our quarterback almost like actually brings it back with it. I don't know how
Yeah,
that ended.
absolute dot. Past midfield, 13 seconds left. We have a comeback, baby. El Diablo with another major completion. Shout out to my roommate playing Dying Light.
Oh, what a trash ass pass! This guy's so sorry.
That is unfortunate. They were looking so good. They were looking so good. 500 allowed yards from Northwestern State's defense. That is insane.
Honestly, that's less than I thought it'd be.
Airing it out, swatted down by Justin DeQuano.
Guano. And Northwestern State, they still have plenty of time. They can do this.
Northwestern State opting for the Hail Mary, it looks like. Will they end up making is this the dagger?
Will they send it in overtime or will they lose?
All right, Richie Rich having all the time in the world. Throwing it up. Doesn't even get to the end zone. Touchdown!
Oh my god, there's no way.
No way!
And
Very
we were going to
exciting
overtime.
way. Very exciting way to end the game. Is
We
that
are
the
going to
dagger?
overtime.
So I think we should go ahead and start getting into interviews. Let's start with Northwestern
Let's,
State. Going for the fake
you wanna
and nothing.
Do you want to ask him first or you want me to take it?
You can go ahead and start this one.
All right. Hey guys, rough loss. Defense, not so much. Offense. So one question I have for you, Mason. Where was that play calling though that you were doing at the end of the game? Where was that the whole games? You guys looked like a complete different offense, and I know it was garbage time, but you guys looked like a complete different team there offensively.
Yeah, well, I didn't necessarily call plays a whole lot this game. I chipped in a play here and there. Me and Orf were doing it a little bit together, but mostly Orf was able to really get things going. Orf was able to really get things going late, and we're looking forward to the next week. We're going to erase this from our minds. We're going to take the good from it, take the bad from it. Obviously, there's a lot more bad from this game. We're going to look at the negatives and see what we got to do to get better, and look forward to NWL.
All right.
Rock.
So I do have something. So Coach Orff, looking on the defensive side, you ended up allowing over 500, actually I think 500 exactly, all-purpose yards. What are you taking from this game?
Is there anything to take? I feel like there's not much. We could say we let them get hot early with the QB wrap of all things, and it was just not a great game until the fourth, where we were able to get interception and a sack in the same drive, and then just got a few stops that quarter. Just we were just trying to build off of that ending. The rest of the game didn't happen. Only the fourth quarter happened.
We just got to be better as a team. We got to take the negatives and review everything like Coach Orff was saying, and let's look forward to the next week, and let's get going. Let's look forward to the next week and prepare for NWO and go out there and compete for a win.
All right.
Absolutely.
Love to hear it, gentlemen. Coach Daddy, do you have someone?
Yeah, one more quick thing for the defensive coordinator. I just curious. You guys ran man coverage a lot of the first half and a little bit of the third quarter. You have a smaller secondary, definitely a lot slower. What was your thought process to just running man a lot when they had this speed advantage early?
Well, really, it was because the zone wasn't working. We weren't reacting to the balls. We weren't keeping up with anything. The man was really forced upon us. It was really
Absolutely, and bring it to Coach Orr's attention. We ran zone at the beginning, and Parker Howell is the Heisman candidate coming up this year. He's played unbelievable. He had a great game. That takes nothing away from Central Arkansas. They're a great team. They're a ranked team. They're a top 5 team. They're ranked 6, but they're going to be a top 5 team after this week. So shout out to them for playing very well, and they did very, very great on offense and did pretty good on defense too. So not to take any credit away from them, they did a great job.
All right, sounds good. That's all I got. Hey, guys, good luck throughout the rest of the week, and hopefully we'll see you in the playoffs.
Yeah, good luck to you guys. I think you guys are heading in the right direction based off of what I was seeing at the end.
Appreciate that.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Hey, we
Central
scored more.
Arkansas. So, statement win. You ended up beating UCO's scoring record. Do you have anything to say to Coach Wad?
I love Juan. We beat his record, and we were trying to go for the all-time record,
Well,
but
so true.
that didn't. But
LeBron
freaking
has butter fingers.
LeBron has fingers made of paper. So
LeBron had
that
different
sucks.
plans.
But scoring record is something great to achieve. I think that's our all-time scoring in any game. I think that's second all-time scoring in general for any team. So I'm very glad that our guys can go out there and compete really well.
All right. Well, I was hearing some reports that you actually hate Coach Wad. So I appreciate you clearing up that you don't hate Coach Wad. You actually love him.
I don't hate Wad.
Well, maybe the reports were coming from me, but
I hate UCO, not Wad.
see, I thought you hated Coach Wad. All right. Anyway,
No.
Coach Daddy, I've been
What the hell?
monopolizing the time. You have anything?
Hey, guys, all I want to say is Nismo, man, that was a hell of a game. You guys look great. That was probably one of the hardest hitting secondaries I've seen, so good stuff. I still got a hard one from that hit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Coach Bucky, personally going forward, what kind of adjustments do you think you'll make to your stadium? 'Cause so far, you've played your best games on real grass instead of that fruity purple shit you guys have. That looks like an Easter egg.
Yeah, well, we might have to change up the field, I guess. Is that
Hey,
even
our
true?
last game we allowed 0 points on the fruity white field, so maybe we keep it.
In all fairness, that said offensive coordinator has resigned. So I want a rematch.
Yeah. But, yeah. No matter what field we're on, we try to go out there and win, and that's what we did today. On to Georgetown. If we get that win, we'll look like we'll be set up for playoffs. Obviously we have NWO. They're a very talented team, so we'll see what happens the next couple of weeks.
Hey guys, all right, heck of a win. Well called game. Good luck through the rest of the year, and we look forward to watching you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you, Bucky, in a little bit. Congrats on the win, statement win. Congrats on the record. Good luck on the rest of the season, gents. All right, so that's going to do it for tonight. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Coach Daddy, or would you like to get off?
That was an ugly ass whoop. I'm playing it simple. Ain't nothing else to add.
Yeah, that was a pretty ugly game. However, I think that I'm hoping that Coach Orff learned some stuff from this game and it wasn't all just doom and gloom. But seems to have gotten to him a little bit. But overall, I think that Central Arkansas is proving that they are a team to beat. They're going to be going into this playoff selection time as a possible favorite to actually get a spot. So I really hope to see them in the playoffs.
Oh, so do I. I got beef with them. I would love to see them in the playoffs.
Yeah. Do you think UConn's going to be making it?
It's tough to say. I mean, listen, our defense, gotta give it to us. We have a great defense. However, we got to see what we got going on with the offense. We're lacking.
Fair enough.
Our quarterback's retarded.
Yeah, George has not been doing
great last year.
Yeah, I think you might have some more stuff at CBM. But anyway, we got to get into the next game, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Good night, gentlemen. I'll be on this next
Adios,
game.
everybody.
I appreciate you co-casting with me, Coach Daddy, and
Hey, always a pleasure.
Yeah, love to see you in the booth again. I think that would be a fun experience.
Absolutely. Let's go next Tuesday.
All right.